Hello everybody, this is video number 2. So this is going to be the gastro bypass log number 4. This is just going to be basically about my thoughts and my feelings about certain things. You know, it is really funny when you put it out in the universe what you plan on doing, what you really want to do at this time in your life, because it really comes back at you. And so the other one thing is that okay, so the gastro bypass surgery and also to quit smoking. Excuse my nails, for sure. I bite my nails, terrible. Yeah, so I'm feeling the pressure. Just a moment ago, somebody liked my video from a year ago, over a year ago. I made that video about me quitting smoking and how I was so proud. I feel so embarrassed. I don't even want to watch the video. I didn't even want to watch it. But I know that I want to get at some point of watching that video. Yeah. I'm feeling the pressure. And the other thing is oops, excuse me. I'm not gonna start this video over again. But the other thing is that I was on, I think it was like, was it yesterday or the day before that? People are putting up on Facebook, like, talking about don't be weak. Like, don't be weak. It wasn't personally to me, but it was just, a post that somebody put up, and, a few of my Facebook friends liked the video. And they were like, yeah, you should really try to do the weight loss the hard way and not take the easy route and get the gastro bypass. Like, and I'm like, right. It bothers me a little bit, but not so much, because you know what? People don't understand that everybody's body is different. Everyone's body is different. And as I have explained before, yeah, I can probably lose the weight, but is it always going to stay off? No, because I have issues, you know what I mean? With my body. Like, it's hard for me to, I've always been that way, where I have to really bust ass, doing aerobics, really keeping my heart elevated, and really just working it to lose that weight. Whatever I do to lose weight, it'll melt off, and somebody else tries to do the same thing I'm doing, it'll melt off of them. Like, me, I'm lucky if I lose a pound or 2 from doing the same thing. So it's hard. I have a slow metabolism, and also I've gained so much weight, it's really hard for me to be able to do aerobics. It's just not possible for me. And I try to bust my ass, do the aerobic thing, and what do I end up doing? I busted up my foot, where I was out of commission for 7 months. I think it was actually, yeah, about 7-8 months. That was horrible. It was so bad that I was like, am I ever going to be able to walk again? I mean, no joke. And then sometimes I'll try to not speed walk for the sake of exercising and working out, but just trying to get as much as I can get done within a day. And I end up loosening up a hip bone, or my knee goes out of whack, or what have you. Because I explained that my joints are just oh my god. So my point is that there are going for people who are planning on doing this procedure, there are going to be people who boo-hoo you, really, and you just really have to be strong in your stance and stick up for yourself, and really get a hardcore rock solid backup system within yourself. This is for me, this is what I have to do, and this is what I feel that's right. And plus, you might be having diabetes or you're borderline diabetic. Like nobody has time for that, and it just feels like nobody has time to just really drip the weight away and try to get back to where you're at. If you had watched my video where I told you I went to a seminar, I mean, the doctor had said that if you are borderline or if you are diabetic, almost 100% of the time your diabetes is gone. You don't have to take any medication for it, whatever. And a lot of other medications too, like if you have anxiety, if you have this and that, because like a lot of the things that you're feeding your body it's jacking you up. Well, people don't understand that. You could have an allergic reaction to different foods and what have you, and it has like a bearing on your psyche. You know what I mean? You have depression and blues and stuff like that. Doctors say like a big part of that is the food that you put in your body, the fact that you don't eat enough when you're supposed to be eating, because I'll do that. Like I smoke coffee. I mean, I drink coffee all day long, guzzle, 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 and then when I get to the point where I'm just absolutely starving, which is about by nighttime, that's when I eat like tons of food, like a lot, and that's just so unhealthy. And then I wonder why like I get the blues, and or I'm like so tired all the time. I'm like so tired all the time. Yeah, it's because the food. And so this gastro bypass is supposed to fix that. And also the other programs that go along with that, they're going to make sure that you are nutritionally educated and physically educated. They're really going to work extremely hard on you before and after your surgery. Like they're going to really help you out with that. And so you just really have to, if you're feeling bad because people are making you feel bad for what you're choosing to do, you just really have to be your own cheerleader and have a hardcore stance in your belief, that this is good for you. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is like what I have been going through, just going really back and forth with should I do this or shouldn't I do this, because like that's when you see all these awesome pills and stuff like that. You're like, I could just take the Garcinia Cambogia, that would work, which it does work, by the way. But or like I saw another woman who I like to watch. She just found some diet pills that are from Canada. She's been taking them for 2 weeks and she actually lost 7 pounds, she said. And it's just like, I think that you just have to get to that point, and you guys too, if you're battling with the same thing, if all of this worked, like, wouldn't you have done it like a long time ago? You know what I mean? Like, I think you just have to pull yourself out of denial that there is a problem here. It's been so extended and so brought to a point where it's just become really dangerous to have like this kind of weight on you. And also if you're taking medications based on the weight that you gained, you have to stop looking for the fad diets and things like. I feel like I shouldn't call them fad diets because I just don't want to rely on medication for the next year or 2 years. I just don't want to do that. I just don't think that it's feasible, and like if I had to lose like 20 pounds, I could I know that for sure if I go on the master cleanse, I can lose 12 pounds like I did last year. I went on the master cleanse for like 6 days. I can't even remember how much. I think I lost 12 pounds or something like that. So it's just so easy to like lose that weight if you're it's so easy to lose that weight if you only have a small amount to lose. So I still, this is something that I really want to do, and the closer I get to it, the more I'm feeding my mind that this is going to happen. Like, that's when you notice people will disagree with you, or you get these other opportunities of magical pills and stuff like that. You're like, oh yeah, maybe I should do this. Yeah. I don't know. Like, don't waste your time on that. It's like I said, if you only have like a very small amount of weight, then go for it. But if you're you're past danger zone, then I think that there's a much bigger problem, and I think that you just got to do what you feel is right for you. Because I think that I'm in the danger zone, and I'm tired of being in the danger zone. It's having a major pack on my life. What I want to do, like physically, and how I want to feel about myself, how I mentally want to feel about myself, and yeah. So I'm like so tired, but I am tired today because my son woke me up at 4:30 talking about he's hungry. He was with his dad this weekend, and like, his dad doesn't understand. Like, if you see my son, he's a stick. I'm talking, he's really, really skinny. Like, his wrist is like this small. And so he eats several times throughout the day, like many times out the day, and he takes small amounts of food, and so his dad doesn't understand that. Like, he can't sit down and have one solitary meal and then go long hours without eating. You have to make sure that he I don't know, he don't listen to me. So I think like he just came home like really, really hungry. And so yeah, he woke me up at 4:30, so I'm like so tired. Oh my god. Do you think I can take a nap? No. I gotta clean up my apartment, and then I gotta go. I purchased some things online today at Microsoft, and stuff for Christmas, and so those are a few places I don't have to go. Yay! So yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. That was just my little thing about you just have to be really strong in what you're doing. Don't flip flop. And because once you have like a solid plan, and that's carved in granite, that's when nobody can persuade you, and that like these magic pills and stuff like that. Like, if all of that worked, wouldn't you have done it already? I'm just saying. And I'm hunched over, like, seriously? Like, Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up because I know that I just made like a 30-minute video, what have you. So I'm sure you guys don't want to be watching me all day long. So I'm gonna get going. I'm looking at my living room like, really, Ramona? But I have all night to do that stuff. I'm rambling. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love everybody, and I'll talk to you later. I think I'm gonna actually go to the computer set. Oh, I have to go sign up at the gym. I got so many things to do. So bye.